With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello. So question says this, the correct order of the electron gain enthalpy, right? So we have to find out the correct order of electron gain enthalpy in kilojoule per mole of, they are the four elements, right? So that is fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine, right? So fluorine, chlorine, bromine and iodine, right? So these are the halogen, right? So we have to arrange their electron gain enthalpy order, right? So as we know that electron gain enthalpy is an enthalpy, or you can say that it is an energy released when an electron is added into the gaseous state, right? So I can say this, the when we take fluorine and when electron is added, right? So when electron is added into this gaseous state, so that there is a formation of F negative ions, right? And there is some release of the energy, right? And that energy will be the electron gain enthalpy, right? So I can say this, that energy will be electron gain enthalpy, right? And the release energy, that means I can write here as it will be negative, right? So because there will be a release of energy, right? So similarly, for when chlorine is gaining the electron, so it will become Cl negative, right? So it will become Cl negative, right? So or you can say that when electron is added into the chlorine, the gaseous state, so it will become Cl negative, right? So here the energy is released, right? Similarly, in the case of bromine, when electron is added, the Br negative also form, right? So the Br negative also form. And in the case of iodine, when electron is added, the I negative also form, right? So the I negative also form, right? So this is the electron gain enthalpy, right? So when electron is added, right? So we have to arrange it in their increasing order, decreasing order, right? So let's solve it. So as we know that fluorine is a small element, right? So small atom, right? And since it is a small atom and it is the most electronegative element among the whole periodic table, right? So being the strong electronegative element, it has a low, or you can say less electron gain enthalpy as compared to chlorine, right? So I can say this, chlorine has a more electron gain enthalpy as compared to fluorine, right? So the reason for this is that fluorine is a strong, or you can say fluorine has a small size, right? So that means the incoming electron, right? So this incoming electron feels repulsion, right? So because we know that there are the electrons, right? So the electron will be look like this, right? So the electron will be look like this. The I can write is this is fluorine, right? So there is the electron, these are the valence electron, right? So these are the valence electron, right? So these are the electrons. So these electrons, when incoming electrons add to this into this cell, so this electron will repulsion, right? And because there is a small size of fluorine, right? But in the case of chlorine, size expand, or you can say size increases, and this electron feels less repulsion as compared to fluorine, right? So that's why the electron gain enthalpy of chlorine is more as compared to, or you can say as compared to fluorine, right? So the order will be chlorine has a more electron gain enthalpy, and after that you can say that fluorine has a less electron gain enthalpy as compared to fluorine, right? And after that you can say the order will be like this, that bromine and less electron gain enthalpy will be of iodine, right? So since it is not an electronegative element, right? So the energy leads from here will be less, right? So let's check the option, right? So the more energy leads from the chlorine, right? So let's check the option, right? So option A is minus 296, right? So the option is right. So the energy is minus 296, right? Minus 296, and that is minus 325 and minus 333 and minus 349, right? So as you can see this, there are the more energy, right? So the more energy released, that means that energy corresponds to chlorine, right? So as you can see this, the minus 3 right? So 349, so this will be this is the more energy, right? So this has to be belong to chlorine, right? So this has to belong to chlorine, right? All the energy in kilojoule per mole, right? All the energy are in kilojoule per mole, right? So this has to belong to chlorine, right? So after that comes fluorine, right? So that means after 349, that means the energy which is less than 349 will be, you can say you can see here, that is 3 minus 33, right? So this belongs to fluorine, right? So this belongs to fluorine, and after this the 3 to 5, this belongs to, you can say that this belongs to bromine, and the less electron gain enthalpy will be, this belongs to iodine, right? So this belongs to iodine, right? So let's check the option A is minus 296, right? So minus 296, that means first comes iodine, right? So but we can see here the first comes chlorine, right? So this will not be the answer, right? So this will not be the answer, right? So A option is a wrong answer, right? So if I talk about the option B, that is mine. First of all, I'm getting the minus 33, right? So minus 33, that is of fluorine, right? So this is the fluorine, right? So we have to find the energy, right? So we have to find the energy of this order, right? That is fluorine, bromine, and iodine. So I can write here as the fluorine has an energy will be minus 333. That this energy belongs to fluorine, right? And of chlorine, that will be minus 349, and for bromine, and all are energy in kilojoule per mole, right? So I can write here as all energy are in kilojoule per mole, right? So, and after this, bromine will be minus 325, and iodine will be minus 296, right? So minus 296 kilojoule per mole, right? So this seems to be the right answer, right? So after this belongs to fluorine, and this belongs to chlorine, and this is bromine, and this belongs to iodine, right? So this is a less energy, right? So let electron gain enthalpy, right? So this seems to be the right answer, right? So, and if I talk about the option C, that is minus 349, right? So this is the highest energy, and we know that fluorine has a less electron gain enthalpy as compared to chlorine, right? So this will not be the right answer, right? This will not be the right answer, and this belongs to bromine, right? So this will not be the right answer, right? So we are left with the correct answer, that is option B, and in which I can say this: the fluorine has a less electron gain enthalpy as compared to chlorine, right? So, and this is the minus 33, right? 333, and this is minus 349. This is the energy of electron gain enthalpy of chlorine, right? So hope this answered your question. So thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut app today.